The sun is so loud, it's showing me the way. Watching while I be free in the moment. Come on, let's go. Legends of the dreamers. Hey, there, scream, there. Let's go. Dream. Legends of the dreamers. Legends.
Hi A-Team! Oh my goodness, it's been a minute. Welcome to A-Team channel. I'm so excited to welcome you to this journey with me. Guys, I've been floating and flying, but very, conscious flying. Let's say it like that. Anyway, let's jump into this video. How about some self-love? So why do we need self-love and why is it so important? Why do so many fail with self-love and self-care? So to me, self-love really is, just appreciating who you are and, just accepting who you are and being proud of yourself and actually, being able to just be yourself and being so thankful and grateful to the universe, to yourself, to God, and whatever you want to call it, to the energy that that you are the way you are. You know what I mean? If you want to learn more about self-love, you first need to be kind of aware of, what you are thinking of and how do you perceive yourself. I believe that humans are just very hard on themselves most of the time because we see all those perfect images, no blemishes, no, under eyes, like the dark circles, pretty nails and this and that. And I mean, if we just accept who we are, I think life is just much easier and much more joyful. You just enjoy it much more. Self-love is in what you eat, right? What do you put into your body? Do you take care of yourself? Do you actually take the time to, take a bath, to get yourself a massage? I know that a lot of girls and boys, they forget that. They forget self-care. Self-care is not only about, applying a mask and, I don't know, like getting your hair done. That's not it. Self-care goes much deeper into that. Self-care is also about, hey, how do I feel, The emotions that you were experiencing are often a trigger, right, of what you are thinking daily. It becomes a habit. If you tend to feel a lot of depression, sadness, anger, hate, whatever, or even doubt, or just doubting yourself or not being in love with yourself, then I feel like most of the time you're just subconsciously or even consciously thinking about the negatives in your life. And so yeah, that's kind of that. I feel like self-care goes so much deeper than just putting on a mask, it's literally everything. It's what we read, what we say, with whom we spend our time with, right? How do you feel after you meet up with someone? How do you feel when you're alone? A lot of people tend to numb their pain and their traumas when they feel alone. So people tend to, go out and maybe be in the wrong company. I always say that I would rather be alone than in the wrong environment, right? Because that way I could just reflect on myself, my heart space, and my head space. Where am I at? Where am I at? Self-love is feeling amazing inside. And when you feel amazing inside, you feel amazing outside. You just look into the mirror and you're like, ooh, I am so proud of you. Like you are the most amazing, bright, beautiful, magical, abundant light. That's what it is. And you want to attract whatever you feel like aligns with yourself. And when you are in self-love, that frequency you vibrate, ooh, that is high. Like you are vibrating on a high level. That is when everything just comes to you, my dear. You know what I'm saying? So like when you actually vibrate that self-love and you're just in your amazing, in your essence, right? That is when you are able to receive whatever you want to receive. And what I believe in is that you just need self-love to be able to be as abundant as you wish to be. I guarantee you, being abundant is amazing. And so you just want to vibrate on a high level, on that self-love level. I actually once read that self-love is the highest vibration that you can vibrate on. And if you love yourself, you can as well love others. And if you don't love yourself enough, like you should, and you're in a relationship, what's gonna happen, usually what happens, is that relationship either gets really toxic, or you just hang on to that person because your happiness depends on that person. When in reality, freedom is being detached from anything and anyone except yourself. If you are so in tune and aligned with yourself, which is self-love, then nothing can basically with your happiness and your joy and your abundance and your reality, your life, you know? If you have self-love, then you know your worth. You know what is worth eating. You know what is worth, you know, doing, reading, speaking about. You stop speaking about other people, especially negative. If it's a negative, you know, like gossip, you stop gossiping, and, you know, because you just don't care. You're in an abundant area and an abundant place. How do we get to self-love? I love using meditation to basically do anything, whether it's healing, whether it's, you know, practicing self-love, practicing patience, practicing psychic abilities, you know, channeling, whatever you want. Like, meditation is meditation is medication. Let's just say it like that. There are a lot of meditations where you could practice self-love. If you really struggle with self-love, I would advise you to actually hang a poster on your wall, right? Like on the ceiling. When you sleep, before you go to sleep, you see that note or your poster, and you could write whatever you want. You could write, I am beautiful, or I am deserving this and this and that. I'm deserving of this and this and that. I am amazing, powerful, unique. Write it from the heart, and when you wake up, you will see that. It will be right there. You'll be like, great reminder, because that is how you train and reprogram your mindset, right? The mindset is our foundation. Wealth is our mindset. Nothing external sets our mindset. Our mindset is the foundation. We want to build a solid foundation and then go up and up and up, right? Success is a pyramid or a mountain or whatever. So how you can do that is to reprogram your mind by making notes, sticking them onto your ceiling, to your walls, make a whole poster about it. This is also a form of meditation, and I feel like self-love is the #1 priority, because if you set money or another material goal before self-love, then, you know, I feel like it just doesn't really align with a solid foundation, because a solid foundation is your mindset on what you think, on how you behave, on how you treat yourself, you know, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Those 4 bodies, how do you treat your 4 bodies? Do you love all 4 of them? That is super important. All 4 bodies are extremely important and need to be just bathed in self-love. That is your solid foundation, and that is when you will be able to get up, you know, step by step. And that is how we create wealth as well. That is how we get inspired to new ideas, to make $1 million or whatever, you know, whatever you want. And do those affirmations, the mantras, and, you know, just always be aware. I often hear the phrase, well, you know, I gotta keep it balanced. I meditate and I do this, you know, I dance or I do music to set my soul on fire. But I also smoke, you know, just to keep it balanced. And then I look around, and because I know that person or her, and I see that, okay, but your surroundings, look at your surroundings. What are they doing? They're smoking, right? They're drinking. They're doing drugs. So you're doing it as well. If you are 5 people and 4 are smoking, drinking, doing drugs, whatever, the 5th one is most likely to be just like them. It's an influence. We all influence each other. That's why people are called influencer, because we influence each other. No matter, it doesn't matter if you want to be influenced or not, you are going to get their energy into your field. It's normal. When you are around people like that, you become that. And so it's really important, who do you spend your time with? How do you feel after spending time with that person? Do you feel inspired or drained? Do you feel aligned? Or do you just feel like you are in your own way? And a lot of people as well are not really aware of their emotional body. And I always say, listen to your intuition and not to your emotions, because emotions, they come and go and they are created by your thoughts, right? But intuition is something so much higher and something that is from, you know, that's the divine, right? And you should listen to the intuition, because that is a one-time thing. If you feel it and think it and see it and sense it, that is intuition. And that's why it's so important to practice mental and emotional health. If we are able to practice that, we can reflect on how we really deep inside feel. How do I feel deep inside, which is mostly our ego. And the ego reveals a lot of traumas, a lot of pain that we still need to heal. And that is self-love, my beautiful creatures out there. That is self-love. That is self-love in emotional and mental health. Because if you want to shine and just be in peace and harmony, we try to actually reveal our ego selves to ourselves to be able to love that. We need to love our ego so much that it cannot get in the way of our destiny or connections that, you know, are meant to be. And yeah, anyway, because I just know a lot of people that are very, you know, let's say very ambitious, successful, or, you know, always happy, and I just ask them, are you okay? Because I see and I feel they're deep down, they're actually not okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. Yeah, I'm living the dream. Like, I'm doing this and this. I'm very happy for you, you know? But remember to keep your emotional and mental clarity, health, self-love in check, because I feel like you're suppressing your trauma or suppressing something. It could even be something really small that someone's suppressing, repressing with other things, you know, with drugs or fast food, or, you know, just instead of getting a massage, they watch a movie or binge watch or whatever, you know. And so it's really important to practice self-love, because that is our true foundation. That's where manifestation starts. Manifestation starts in here first. That is number one. So yeah, I really advise you to do affirmations, mantras, meditations, do sport. Are you moving your body? You know, the physical love is, are you moving your body? Are you stretching your body? And trust me, dancing, it doesn't matter if you can dance or you can't. It doesn't matter, just dance, because it's so great. It's amazing. You're moving your body. It's emotion. You are in emotion. You are in motion. Just practice, practice. Build your solid foundation, and then, you know, we get to the material things. Because who wants to be traumatized and you know, feeling pain deep inside but suppressing it, that you can't even feel it consciously? You only feel it subconsciously. Those are the people that say, I'm amazing, and they don't understand that they are actually not quite healed in certain places that they should be healed. And so who wants to have all that success, you know, that money or fame, or I don't know, whatsoever, those cars and family, and children? Oh God, please heal yourself and be in self-love before you even build a family, because the family is a complete new destination. It's a whole new level of foundation, you know. That is when you build a new foundation as a family. That is why it's so important to practice self-love, to be able to enjoy the success. Otherwise, you will have that success, and then years after, you're gonna notice, oh my God, something's wrong. Like, something just feels off, or I just miss someone, I miss something. But in reality, you just miss yourself. You miss you. And it's just amazing that the relationship to yourself is something that nobody can take away from you, and no one will ever be able to take that away from you. The relationship that you have with yourself, that is a given. It's divine and it's magical, and it's just really important. It's the number one for the solid foundation. Self-love is also getting to know yourself, your true self, your most deep inside self. or here. Get to know yourself, take the time, be with yourself, just surround yourself by nature, and you will notice who you actually really are deep inside, and what's missing and what's been missing, and how you feel and what you're thinking about. You know, that gives you a lot of mental clarity and emotional clarity, balance and stability and security. Sometimes being in a fast-paced movement with a lot of people around you every day, you know, and then as well going out on a weekend or after work, and being again in that chaotic state, this and this, there, these, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it's too much. Your spirit needs some quiet time to actually, you know, understand, hey, where am I at? Where do I stand? Who am I really? Do you really know yourself? Are you sure that you know yourself? A lot of people claim that they know themselves, but they actually don't really know themselves. I actually have a lot of people come up to me sometimes and they're like, I don't think you know yourself. But little do they know that they just, you know, saw their own reflection. And so that's a different topic, but just quickly to remind you that there are different types of reflections, you know. I could reflect someone's ego. That's when a person just can't stand you, but they don't know why. That's usually because you or I'm reflecting their ego, and they just can't handle their ego. I have a couple of friends actually that reflect my ego, and I'm completely okay with them. I love them. They are amazing people, and I'm aware that when I'm like a bit annoyed, I'm not annoyed at them, because I'm aware of, oh, I'm just annoyed at my ego, because that's what they're reflecting. I also once had an encounter with a friend of mine, and all of a sudden he just showed me all my traumas and all my hurts, all the little cracks that I needed to heal, and that was a very interesting experience, and but I'm very thankful for it, and I wasn't mad at him at all. I wasn't confused, because I just knew it's obvious what I need to heal. And that's why it's just really important to practice awareness and self-love, to, you know, understand humans and understand who they actually are, and are they reflecting me, or are they really reflecting just themselves? And so there are just like these different types of people that you meet, and they either show you or your ego, or they're showing their own bright light, and it really depends on, you know, as well as some astrology signs and the houses and whatever. I'll get to that in another video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be posting more in the future, obviously. I will try to post every Sunday. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like, share, and hit that notification button down below, just so you don't miss when I post videos like these, or like so. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and bathe yourself in self-love. Alright? And if you have any questions, just comment. I will definitely reply. I love to connect with you guys, and thank you so much.